How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Today, we're checking out the Raven Man. And this is a discard-centric deck around the Raven Man, so you probably know the deal. We play the Raven Man, we play things that make our opponent discard, we profit. Opponent. Waste Not's probably a little bit better. At least more resilient. Gotta Waste Not. No attack. 2-1 for 2 is not great. I don't know, I always remember, or at least I don't, it's an odd way for it. I remember a time before we knew who the Raven Man was. There were all these guesses, and most of them were wrong. And I can't do anything with that, unfortunately. We do get a burb. Does our opponent get a burb? No. So we're gonna make our opponent discard both those cards. And then we're kind of out of discard to deal, which is sad. But hopefully it's not the end. Two creatures, okay. We don't have any good trades yet. But we are making tokens. 4 cards in yard, that's not bad. Can't cast it though, opponent, that's the problem. Let's grab that card. Send in the boys. This is probably just going to be a slaughter, but... The dog saves? You can still block with the dog. So they should have blocked the beetle and then sacrificed, because then they would have not had to take some damage. More bird. More bird is always good bird. That's my stance on the issue. Whatever the issue may be. Bow Starter has returned. One has 2 cards in hand. Love to see it. I'm gonna draw a card. Hopefully the 5th land. No, it's rock. But... whatever. Oh god. Elena has gotten big. Did not realize. Well, I did, because we talked about the dog, right? Like, there was a little bit of improvement in sequencing that could have happened, but... I guess if you just have the lifelink, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. let's Praying Omnipotence? Cool. Card 2 cards. I'm gonna discard that one and one. That. That isn't a lethal Elena. But no reason not to draw cards. Getting some mana. Can't use it, can we? No. Hmm. Hmm. Draw some cards. One mana off. It's sad. Oh, so he's just gonna sacrifice, yeah, one of the 15s. Or one of the 15 1/1s. Now what do we do? Oh, play an Elderfang Disciple. I think we're just dead. Just dead. We're dead to our own One Ring on our upkeep. Not quite. We'd be at 1 life, but we could tap it on our upkeep to bring it up to 4 counters to be dead on our upkeep. Not out of the question. I don't know. The Raven Man was one of the commanders that I didn't really build around when he came out, so I thought let's clean up some of our some of the commanders we haven't played. And this card is an interesting archetype. It's just like Tiny Bones exists, and he's kind of also a 2 mana discard commander, but he's just wildly better than the Raven Man because he helps you to draw cards and he can dome your opponent for 10. So he has consequences built into him for opponent just sitting empty-handed, and he has better value for making our opponent discard. Azusa's Mini Journeys. Good to see. Good to see. Let's get down. Ravens are a cool bird, though. I think we force a sack here. So that we can just get in for 3. There's no ability. That's bad. They're a good chump blocker, though. So I guess we just build up to 7 mana now. Shieldred the Whispering One. Opponent. Let's get rid of those last 2 options. Reaper of Night. They need additional creatures for Ivy to work. Clever impersonate. I won't put down the breaker or the crypt breaker. In case. In case. Neat. Common X6. Can only go so low, opponent. GG. I'm pretty sure anyways. I don't see our opponent recovering from this. Well, that was a good game. Game 2, I believe. So we have one more. We at least have time for one. I don't know, for about a month, I have not been able to actually make a backlog, so videos that have been coming up have just been what I was able to prepare in the last day and a half. But we're starting to level backlog, and that's a good sign. Ruben Reese redeemed, who was our yesterday's commander, and he was pretty good. Cool sleeves too. Not as cool as the Wander, but you know, few people can be as cool as the Wander. Although, as far as characters go, like I like her design, but and I like her Planeswalker card design. Hey, don't quit out on me yet, bro. But I don't think her character within the story is particularly well written. They don't really he not really gets the character treatment. Like, he got a really cool, what is it called? I guess like an envy, animation for when, Kamigawa came out, right, with her and Kaido. But she's kind of, within the story, a plot device because of the unstable spark aspect of it. Like, she is, I think, in every story she shows up in, excluding War of the Spark, the Deus Ex Machina that comes in at the last minute to save the day. Like, Kaido and Tamio made the discard happen without actually playing the Raven Man. That's pretty bad. Um, yeah, Kaido and Tamio were there, about to be killed by Jin Cataxius, and then the Wanderer just blinks into existence and murders um, Jin Cataxius. Well, it doesn't murder him, cuts him in half, right? Like, Phyrexians never really die. Uh, one of their weird abilities. Search for Lead, Antis Restoration. This is a card that I really need to play more often. I know it exists. I've seen it multiple times. I just never actually play it, and it is just a better rolling regrowth. I don't really play rolling regrowth that much either. Cool red, very very cool. Yeah, back to the Wanderer tangent, and then in like what set was that? The one where they were where they were invading. Dude, cool. Yeah, they invaded the thing. You know the thing. Cool thing. Poker in a bit. They invaded New Phyrexia, and the Wanderer was part of that strike team, but she just immediately blanked out of existence. So it was like, I don't know, planeswalking team of goodness. We really send the planeswalker that can't stay in a single place for more than 12 minutes on the mission. I mean, it's not her fault, right? But like, he was clearly a liability, and the moment the actual invasion happened, she just kind of. Why did I do that? That was the dumbest thing I could have done. Got more. I know I didn't build a very cool commander deck around you, but you don't have to shaft me, bro. Our opponent cast Awaken the Earthwile here, and then we have no cards in hand, and they have all the cards in hand. They haven't done it yet, so maybe they won't. But they probably will. Like, with this man on the battlefield, that is essentially our opponent draws our entire hand. I'm really glad our opponent did not do the math. Maybe they're scared I just have a bunch of creatures in hand. X2. Please just discard Awaken the Erstwhile. 3 damage, discard it. You won't have the opportunity to draw 6 cards, but you also, like, you won't take 3 damage. 6 cards? 3 damage? What's it worth to you? Ooh. I can't cast this either. If I cast it, the opponent gets my hand. It was very close. Uncomfortably so. Stray Cat. Good stuff. We killed Glissa this turn. I'm just not into it, opponent. Okay, well, let's get rid of a problem. All I can do. The mana has not been kind. Give me a treasure, opponent. Give me something. Someone kill Gutmore. He's an evil bad man, and I don't like him. Poor Glissa, man. She used to be able to turn things into artifacts. Or, no, she used to be able to destroy artifacts equal to the amount of mana in your mana pool. Like, that was her first card. And as a result, she was the first iteration of the Karn liquid metal coating deck. You could essentially do the same thing. But then, like, Karn can just do it better, right? Why bother? I'm gonna draw some cards. I want whatever you're cooking. Acropolis. Can you cast the other one too? Nope, okay. We don't get it, but we actually do get what we wanted, which is our boy gone, because he's kind of a nuisance. Are you gonna ultimate anytime soon? No, okay. I think it's difficult to ultimate a Vraska, or we would have been dead 40 turns ago. If these were an Ajani, we would have died. Yeah, 40 turns ago. Because he would have entered the battlefield, ticked up, and then ultimated. And then it would have been 5 creatures until you die. Those sleeves are cool, though. The Mecha Godzilla? Add mana. We ran out of gas effectively. We just didn't have a follow-up. And we need to get around to playing the Key to the Archive. And it's kind of hoping that if, like, board states changed enough, we could get away with playing it later. But I guess not. Oh, that's bad. That might actually just kill us. We can get... Yeah. Yep. A judgment, I guess. The Earthfile can go... Oh, we are just dead. GG, opponent. Didn't realize there was so much power there. Well, if you liked today's video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.